Good morning students. This is Tulsi Ratnam, lecturer in chemistry. Today in this video I am going to discuss about amines. Let us see the contents of amines. According to our syllabus we have the following contents. Here the first one is definition of amines, amine యొక్క నిర్వచనము. Second is classification, amine యొక్క వర్గీకరణ. Third one is nomenclature, amine యొక్క నామకరణము. Preparations, తయారీ పద్ధతులు. Properties, ధర్మాలు. Finally, basic strength of amines, amine యొక్క క్షార స్వభావము. Among the topics in this video I am going to explain you about the first three topics, that is definition, classification and nomenclature. Okay, let us see the definition. Amines are the derivatives of ammonia. Okay, amines are the derivatives of ammonia. So here the molecular formula of ammonia is NH3. So one of the hydrogen in NH3 is replaced by any hydrocarbon chain. It is known as amine. Okay, అమోనియాలోని ఏదేని ఒక హైడ్రోజన్ ఒక హైడ్రోకార్బన్ చైన్తో శృంఖలంతో రీప్లేస్ అయిన దానిని ఎమీన్ అంటారు. ఓకే, లెట్ us see the classification, వర్గీకరణ చూద్దామండి. Amines are classified into three types. Those are primary, secondary, tertiary. Okay, amines are classified into three types: primary, secondary, tertiary, depending upon the nitrogen and hydrocarbon bonds, that is the number of hydrocarbon groups attached to the nitrogen. They are classified into three types. Nitrogen మీద ఏవైతే ఆల్కైల్ గ్రూప్లు ఉన్నాయో వాటి ఆధారంగా ఎమీన్లను మూడు రకాలుగా వర్గీకరించారు. అవి ప్రైమరీ, సెకండరీ, టెర్షరీ. లెట్ us see one by one. First one is primary amine. In ammonia only one of the hydrogen is replaced by R group, then it is known as primary amine. అమోనియాలోని ఒక హైడ్రోజన్ మాత్రమే ఆర్ గ్రూప్తో రీప్లేస్ అయితే దాన్ని మనము ప్రైమరీ ఎమీన్ అంటాము. ఓకేనండి. నెక్స్ట్ సెకండరీ ఎమీన్. అమోనియాలోని రెండు హైడ్రోజన్లు ఆర్ గ్రూప్తో రీప్లేస్ అయిన వాటిని సెకండరీ ఎమీన్లు అంటారు. ఇఫ్ టూ ఆఫ్ ద హైడ్రోజన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎమీన్ that is ammonia is replaced by the R group, then it is known as secondary. Let us see. Here there is a nitrogen, two R groups are there, so that it is a secondary amine. Next, tertiary. Total 3 hydrogens in amine in ammonia are replaced by R group, then it is known as tertiary. మూడు హైడ్రోజన్లు కూడా ఆర్ గ్రూప్తో రీప్లేస్ అయినట్లయితే దాన్ని మనం టెర్షరీ అనవచ్చు. లెట్ us see. Here there is a nitrogen and 3 alkyl groups are there, so it is the example for tertiary amine. ఓకే, ఎమీన్లు అమోనియా యొక్క డెరివేటివ్లు ఏవైతే హైడ్రోజన్లో ఆల్కైల్ గ్రూప్తో రీప్లేస్ చేయబడతాయో వాటి ఆధారంగా వీటిని మూడు రకాలుగా వర్గీకరించాము: ప్రైమరీ, సెకండరీ, టెర్షరీ. ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ nomenclature of amines. In any nomenclature we can follow the IUPAC rules. In any nomenclature we can follow those rules. So among the rules, the important thing here is, in this system amino group NH2 is considered as a substituent. So the functional group of amines is NH2, and the NH2 group here considered as a substituent, and its position on the chain is indicated by the lowest possible number. Okay, so here the important thing is NH2 group, and the least number should given to the carbon which is directly attached to the NH2 group. So let us see one by one. So here there is one example is here. The first one is according to IUPAC rules. First one is longest chain must be considered as the parent chain. So here the longest carbon chain is having 4 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Why? Because the least number comes by giving this 1, 2, 3, 4 order. If we are labeled this fourth carbon as first carbon, then the nitrogen becomes third position. Among the second and third position, which one is least? Second one is the least. So that we should give the order like this. Okay. Next one. As I told you, amines are the derivatives of ammonia. That is, one of the hydrogen in ammonia is replaced by hydrocarbon chain, that is R group. So these are the derivatives of alkanes. So by indicating the NH2 group, we are adding the term amine. So in any alkane, the E of the alkane is replaced by amine, so that we can give the name as amine. For example, the first one. Here the longest chain is having 4 carbon atoms, so it is butane. So in butane, the E of last letter is replaced by amine. It is known as butanamine. Here the least place is 2, that is which is NH2 group is attached, so that it is 2-butanamine. Okay. Next, number the parent chain from the end nearest to the nitrogen atom, that is least priority order should be followed. Next, another example. Look at this. Here also the longest chain having 4 carbon atoms, but here the nitrogen is attached at the CH2, that is the carbon which is giving labeled as 1. Why? Because if the NH2 group must given to the least number, so that this is the numbering order. So that here there is a substitution at third position. So longest chain is here also butane, and E is replaced by amine, so it is also a butanamine. But here the position of NH2 is 1, and there is another substitution at third position, so that we can name it as 3-methyl-1-butanamine. Okay, understood? 3-methyl-1-butanamine. Next one. If in compounds having 2 NH2 groups, if there is 2 NH2 groups are there, then by using diamine, the word diamine, we can name it by using diamine. So here also the longest chain is, in this example also, the longest chain is 4 carbon atoms, so butane. So here after butane we are giving di. In order to indicate the 2 NH2 groups, we are using diamine as the preferable word in this, so that the position of NH2 groups are 1 and 4, so that 1,4 butane diamine or butanamine, 1,4 dibutanamine. We can pronounce like this. Next one. what happened when there is a secondary or tertiary amines are there. Okay, so whenever there is a secondary or tertiary, then we can use the word n substituted things. That means n substitution is used. Let us see one example, you can easily understood. So here the example is it is the secondary amine. Why? Because in here the nitrogen is attached to two R groups and there is only one hydrogen, so it is secondary. So here, as I told you, n substitution, the word n substitution is used. So here the n is methyl. The n is methyl. So n-methyl 2-butanamine is the name of the compound. Next, the second example is tertiary amine. The second example is tertiary amine. Why? Because there is 3 R groups are there. There is 3 R groups are there. Here only one nitrogen is there. Remaining all are R groups. So that it is a tertiary amine. We can name it as N-ethyl, N-methyl 1-propanamine. Why? Because the longest chain must be considered as the parent chain. So that propanamine is the parent chain. And the two groups CH3 and C2H5, these two are the substituents. According to alphabetical order, E comes first. So that N-ethyl, N-methyl 1-propanamine is the name for the tertiary amine. Okay, next, one more example is there. Here longest chain is propane, but here the substituents are same, that is CH3, that is methyl groups. So generally we can say that N-methyl, but the two groups are same, so we are using NN dimethyl 1-propanamine. Okay, NN dimethyl 1-propanamine. Next, depending upon the number of R groups attached to the nitrogen, we are classified as primary, secondary, tertiary. But if the R group is aromatic, then those amines are known as anilines. Let us see one example. Here, look at this. NH2, okay, which is directly attached to the benzene ring, that is C6H5. So this is known as aniline. Okay, so in the nomenclature, aromatic compounds, aromatic amines are, the basic structure of aromatic compounds is aniline. So by using aniline only we can name the compounds. Let us see another example. Here there is aniline having one substitution, and here there is aniline having two substitutions. So all of us known about the ortho, meta and para position. The nitrogen adjacent position, this one is ortho and this one is meta. This one is ortho, this one is meta and this one is para. So we can call it as metachloroaniline. We can call it as metachloroaniline. Okay. Next, the next one. Of course, we can call it as ortho meta dichloroaniline, but preferably we can say it as by using numbers. The first position, second position, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So there is two substitution at second position and third position. So we can call it as 2,3 dichloroaniline. 2,3 dichloroaniline. If there is different substitutions are there at chlorine and here, then we can, by adding those substituents name, we can say it as a name of the IUPAC name of that compound. Okay. What happened? if it is aromatic secondary and tertiary amine. Okay, here also here NH is there, that means two alkyl groups are there, one is aromatic, another one is aliphatic. So here it is a secondary amine, so we can call it as by using N substitution. Here the N substitution is ethyl, N-ethyl aniline. Okay, are you understood? అమ్మ అర్థమవుతుంది కదా. NH ఉన్న వాటిని ఎనిలిన్ అంటాము, అంటే C6H5NH2 ఉంటే ఎనిలిన్ అన్నాము. ఇక్కడ ఎనిలిన్లో ఉన్న NH2లో ఒక హైడ్రోజన్లో మనకి ఒక R గ్రూప్ రీప్లేస్ అయ్యింది, సో దట్ వీ కెన్ కాల్ ఇట్ యాజ్ N-ethyl aniline. Similarly, the another compound is having methyl group is there, so 3 ఇక్కడ 3 methyl N-dimethyl aniline. ఓకే, 3 methyl N-methyl aniline అనొచ్చు, 3, N-dimethyl aniline అని కూడా అనొచ్చు. ఓకే, the last one, the simple one, N-N-dimethyl aniline. This is the tertiary one, this is the secondary, and this is also secondary. Okay, this is about nomenclature of amines. In this video we covered only 3 topics. First one is definition. Amines are the derivatives of ammonia. Second one is classification. Classification means depending upon the number of R groups replaced in ammonia, they are classified into 3 types: primary, secondary, tertiary. Okay, last one is nomenclature. Nomenclature by adding by replacing E of alkane with amine, we can give their name. So by following the IUPAC rules. This is about the 3 topics in amines. Thank you.